As a cop, dealing with kids can be rough, as the victim or as the one being arrested.
There's a bike laying on the floor. She's got a small child in here.
So I ain't gonna lie, I slapped him in his face.
We have a house so disgusting that the cops have to be the ones to rescue 2 kids that are living there.
I don't like our basement.
No.
You see bugs on your legs?
And another case where the kid is the one attacking his grandparents.
And he hit me a couple times in the face.
So I guess that stunned him or something.
I mean, we were frustrated.
No, I get them.
But first, the cops were called when an 11-year-old reported that they were afraid to go back to their house after school.
We're staying. Is that a good idea?
Out front window.
150 to 153. We're not getting anything out front. Do you see anything out back?
Negative.
All right, come on. We'll try to call Alyssa. And if we don't get a hold of her, we'll have to see what Sarge wants to do with the girl, because she doesn't want to come back here, and she has kind of a good reason to not want to come back. We might take her to Children's. I don't know. Hi, this is Officer Hunter at the Grove City Police Department.
Hi, I'm here to shut my door because I was about to, I was in the shower and my daughter yelled that I'm not dressed.
Okay. All right, so you're home?
Yeah, but I'm in a robe. I just got out of the shower.
Okay. Is Zachary there?
No, just me and Ella and the baby's about to be here.
Okay. Has Zachary been staying here?
No.
He hasn't been here since he's been given that protection order?
No.
Okay. Do you mind if we come up and talk to you?
Oh, can you give me a minute because I'm not dressed?
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. We're here, so we want to talk to you. So basically, your daughter's over at Park Street Intermediate, and she says that she's afraid to come home because Zachary has been staying here.
Okay.
So Zachary has not been here, you're saying?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, I'd like to just kind of talk to you in person real quick and verify that, and then we'll see what you want to do with your daughter over at Park Street.
Okay, give me a second to get her some in a robe and I have no teeth in.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
So not that uncommon. Restraining orders get issued in the heat of the moment. There's a big fight. There's some violence. And then it cools down and the 2 people get back together and kind of just ignore the restraining order, which is a problem.
She's lying. She's lying. You could tell on her voice that she's lying. So, this is Officer Hunter.
Hey, this is Alyssa. I cannot find my keys. I was letting you guys know. I'm not
what do you need?
Mad.
Hold on.
Can't find your keys.
What do you need keys for to come to the front door and talk to me for?
I was in the shower. I have no teeth. I can't find my teeth. I have them. I just can't find them.
Your
so it's
teeth.
embarrassing.
Okay, I don't care about whether you have teeth in or not. I want to talk to you in person. I'm not going to let your daughter come back to this apartment until I talk to you and I see you face to face. Do you understand that?
Gotta confirm it.
So I don't care if you
Making
have teeth in
excuses.
or not. You need to come to the door and talk to me.
I know. I'm just letting you guys know. I'm coming to the door now. It's embarrassing.
You still haven't gotten dressed yet?
No, I'm looking for my teeth.
Okay.
I was looking for my teeth. Oh, come here, please.
So where is Zach at? Zachary?
Why should be okay?
He should be what?
Oh, man.
Mom's hair.
Place is nasty.
Okay. And hello? So he's not here. He hasn't been here. Would you have an issue if we came in and did a quick walkthrough? Would that be a problem?
It's fine.
It's fine? Okay.
Thank good her child reported that guy had been there, because now the police are going to have the opportunity to go in the home and just kind of see if everything looks okay. And it kind of looks like it doesn't.
So she's the only one in here.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you?
Place is
Sit over there,
absolutely
okay.
tossed.
150, we're going to be doing a walk through the residence.
It's just really messy.
All right. And 100%, if he's in here, I need to know now. Because you're letting us walk through. I need to know if he's in here.
Yeah, I'm afraid I'm not because 30, but
I understand. You can refuse, but
there's no point to refuse. It's just messy, like it's embarrassing.
okay. Then I just want to know.
Yeah.
He pops out, we're gonna have problems. You understand?
Yeah.
All right.
Like today is ramen.
Yeah, things could go real bad. Poor kid. Oh my goodness, look at this place. Oh, so sad.
We're gonna end up getting a hold of her, Sergeant Hennessy again, see if she wants to do it, because we obviously have paraphernalia everywhere in here. That's a problem. So we might hold this somewhere. Yeah, I tried to look
Definitely gonna have to call DCF.
Basement, so we'll check that real quick, and then we'll go from there.
Whatever they call it where they work.
Dave's really bad, but Dave's like, I said I couldn't close on her color. There's a piece of glass.
I don't like our basement.
No.
What's her doing? Her fine, because she's grounded. No.
She's grounded?
Grove City Police, anybody down here? Grove City Police. Is anybody down here? Come down here.
Gotcha. I'm coming down.
You're gonna watch this pile of shit. Make sure it doesn't move, okay?
Wouldn't be the first time somebody hid under a pile of junk.
Good. Here's that. Alright. Just kind of hold here, living room, don't let her upstairs. Pretty sure there's bed bugs everywhere in here. Oh.
Yikes.
You see bugs on your legs?
Paranoid the rest of the day.
I have actually come home from work and had my wife meet me in our garage and just strip my whole uniform off and put it right into a bag because of nasty scenes.
150 to 66, ma'am. Can I give you PS?
Hello?
Hey. So we checked the residence for him. She gave us consent to come in and have a walk around. He's not in here, but we have other issues. I don't know how you want to handle it, but there's in her bedroom, there's paraphernalia in plain view. There's burnt foil all over the bed. There's a meth pipe laying on the floor. She's got a small child in here. Obviously, the other kids over at the school.
But we don't think they're selling or anything like that.
I doubt they're selling. They look like, if anything, they just use. So if anything's in there, it'd be personal use. But I mean, like, what do you want to do with these kids? She's got freaking meth pipe and burnt foil just laying on the bed. And she's got a toddler in here, and then she's got like an 11, 12-year-old over at the school.
So usually for like an emergency removal, like if you call DCF and say that the kid needs to be removed immediately, you have to have something that puts the kid like immediately in danger. That's kind of what they're spitballing here.
How is a toddler walking around where all that stuff
Yeah,
is?
like probably 2 or maybe 3. She's old enough to talk and walk around and do her own thing. She'd go up that bedroom right now and grab that meth pipe. It's just laying on the floor. The apartment's disgusting. I'm pretty sure there's bed bugs hopping around everywhere in there. It's filthy.
Oh, man.
So.
But no drugs in Plainview?
No drugs in Plainview. I wasn't gonna like start microscoping. We were in there obviously looking for Zach.
Right.
This stuff
I'd
is
at
just
least make a referral. Do you think you have enough for endangering?
not with this burnt foil and the pipe, unless there is something in the pipe. And if we pick it up and there's still left over in the pipe, that'd be different. But
I would say take what you have in Plainview because you have a right to take that and charge her with the paraphernalia.
Okay.
And make a referral to Children's Services.
we'll question her to see if she admits if there's any drugs in there.
All right.
All right, thanks, Mike. We went in to look for him, and she's got meth pipe and burnt foil laying all over her bedroom. So
She wasn't dumb enough to hide that before she let you come in and
she
look?
was probably up there smoking it, and that's why she didn't answer. She says she was in the shower.
Give me donut.
Donut. All right. What is that,
Cute
Alyssa?
kid.
Yes. Elisa or
Elisa?
Yes, sir.
All right. Here's the deal. Is there any drugs in this apartment?
No, there's some foils up on my bag.
I know there's foils on it.
Yeah,
And there's a
I
meth
didn't throw
pipe
them
up
away.
there.
Oh, I didn't throw it all away. I put them there a little bit ago before I got in the shower because I was.
Why would you put it in there?
Because I was looking in my closet for a bra and I saw it in there. I set
You
it
just
there.
saw the boy. If you just keep all your burnt foil in the there.
No, I saw them in the closet. I set them there so I wouldn't forget to throw them away.
What
And
drugs do you use?
I use fentanyl on ice, but I'm also boxed now. I got clean. You can ask Amanda. She helped me. Like I detoxed here like a couple days ago. So I would get clean and had.
So there's no drugs there.
No.
So what if we search your bedroom? Are we gonna find drugs?
No, you might find photos like that, but all I be thrown away. That's what I found in the
So
closet.
you want to give us consent to search your bedroom?
That's fine. You can.
Okay. We're gonna search the bedroom.
Because there's
And
those foils and that's it. I found those.
At the very least, we're taking the foils and the meth pipe, and we're gonna charge you today with it.
Okay. No,
So.
I found it to throw away. I set it there because I have really bad memory.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna search your bedroom then.
One thing about drug addicts is they always lie.
All right. Hang down here with Officer Moore.
When is
You
LMA?
can look. I promise there's no drugs up there. If there was, I would have found them and did them before I got clean. I found them in my closet. That's why the safe's open, because I was making sure there wasn't any drugs up there.
It's like a used Narcan, so that's cool.
Oh my gosh.
Needle covers back here.
Yikes.
More burnt wall.
See this right here? Yeah, that's probably enough that if that kid came up here and got into that kid, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So, doesn't take a lot. So, we're going to arrest her. So, we'll arrest her.
What do you think that is?
She says she uses fentanyl.
She's
It's probably fentanyl. So, that's definitely enough to kill her. So,
Yeah.
she can go to jail. And we'll take the kids to children's services and...
That's enough to kill a grown man.
So, yeah.
All right, listen, I need you to do me a favor. Set the phone down. Stand up. Place your hands behind your back. You're under arrest.
Can I put a phone, please? Why am I under arrest? Why am I under
Hands
arrest?
together like you're praying.
No, mommy.
Why am I under arrest?
Felony drug possession and child endangering.
I need mommy.
I know.
Oh,
You
poor
need
kid.
to have a nice, safe home. Is what you need. And we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
Bring your wrist closer together.
Sometimes it's the best thing that can happen to them. Have to stand in front of a judge, get ordered to go to a program, and hopefully at the end of that program, stay clean.
No, don't
You just help me secure your hands. Really quick. I put my
Heartbreaking.
hands on the wrong way.
Just take it home. All right, let's go this way and hop in. Listen, please go get custody of these kids, temporary custody.
If I, yeah, I would.
Because
Doesn't the
if-
parents have to sign off on that?
Not after this. She's getting charged with felony child endangering.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
These kids don't deserve to live in this apartment. You were in there. It's disgusting.
No, I haven't been in there for
Well, you're saying
months.
you were just in there.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
It is disgusting.
And she's got just fentanyl laying around and on her.
I didn't.
She's a compulsive liar.
I handed her that. I did not know.
So they don't need to be in this place. And if we can't get them with a safe family member that we can trust, then they're going to go to the state.
Me.
Okay. Well,
And
then
then
be
I
that
also
person.
have my daughters who will help too.
Okay.
At least they don't have to go to the state. We'll get back to her charges in just a moment, but first the cops were called after a teenager attacked his grandparents because he didn't want to go to summer school.
How's your morning going?
Not so good.
All right, well, have a seat on this curb for me. What's going on?
I wanted to get signed out at 12, and
Are you going to summer school?
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And he wasn't going for that. So when we came home, we were arguing. It got heated, and it resulted to both of us putting our hands on each other.
Okay, how did it get to that point?
It was just screaming. We was just screaming, and it got to that. I don't really know what happened. I kind of blacked out a little bit.
Okay. Well, why?
Blacked out.
What?
Yikes.
Why are you trying to get checked out of school early?
Because it's okay. So basically, we just sitting there all day with like no phones. The teacher's just sitting there, and I want to get my work done, and they're allowing us to like use our resources. So I want to use my phone, and it's easier to do that than just being at school.
What's your relationship to this gentleman?
I'm his grandfather.
Okay, yes, sir. Can you tell me what happened this morning?
Well, he jumped out of the truck and I refused to sit in summer school until 1:30. He wanted me to come and get him at 12. I said, it don't work that way. And he got attitude, jumped out, came back. My wife got up, tried to encourage him, said, man, you got to go. Man, he was yelling and screaming, shoving stuff. He shoved my wife. I got up. He shoved me back. She went, I told her to go to the bedroom, and I went around there, and I tried to stop him, and he hit me a couple times in the face. And then,
Like a punch, like closed fist?
oh yeah, he hit me right there. I got a big old knot in the back of the head.
Well, why are you in summer school?
Because I didn't do what I was supposed to at school.
So, if you didn't do what you were supposed to do during the school year, it stands to reason that you need to be in summer school, right?
Yes, ma'am.
But more importantly, tell me about y'all putting your hands on each other.
Okay, I was trying my best not to put my hands on him. Like, I literally pushed him against the couch and held my hand back. I was like, I'm not trying to put my hands
Doesn't
on
sound
him.
like trying
I
your
remember,
best.
okay, so we were first arguing by the table at the front door, and he touched me first. He grabbed my hands. So I ain't gonna lie, I slapped him in his face. And then, that was that. He just stopped touching me because I ended up hitting him. I don't ever hit him. So I guess that stunned him or something.
Yeah,
And
you're
then
not
we just
supposed
left it
to
at that.
hit each
He's out
other.
of control. I mean, this is his last chance to try to make things right, man. We do everything we can for him, and that's probably what's wrong. I mean, he's from a kind of abusive relationship. That's why we have him. His stepdad beat the hell out of him, and his mom wasn't much better, so they asked us to come and get him a couple years ago. And we've had him for 3 years, and for the most part, he does good. You know, he failed a bunch of classes this last semester, and he's got to go to summer school.
Right.
He don't want to sit in there at summer school all day. It's just, and he was just beside himself this morning. But I want to, not that I'm trying, I guess I'm trying to use you guys. He needs to get the fear of God put him and realize he's headed for nothing but trouble.
So we've all seen this situation. The parents can't handle the kid, or one of the parents can't. They get shipped off to the grandparents, and now it's their job to raise their kid's kid, which isn't exactly fair and isn't exactly easy either.
Sounds that way.
And I don't know how it went bad. We went back arguing, and then I put him against the couch because he came after me again. And then I didn't hit him at all then. And then my grandmother comes with the broom, and she's chasing me, and she's like, "What did you just do? What did you just do?" And I'm walking around trying to avoid him because I don't know. And then he grabbed the broom, telling her to stop, stop, stop. And then we're talking again, we're spaced out, and he just hits me in the head with the broom, and I lost it.
And what happened after that?
I just put him against the couch again. I didn't even hit him.
How'd you put him on the couch?
I just like grabbed him by his shirt and just held him against the couch.
And we just put him outside and said, "Look, you're not coming back inside." We put him outside. I mean, he shoved his grandmother. I mean, I'm 66 years old. And then he kind of laughed about the fact that he was able to hit me.
It becomes a problem, especially with young men. If they're not raised with the right discipline and guidelines and structure, they eventually get bigger and stronger than you. And now what are you going to do?
Stand up. Put your hands behind your back.
So I'm detained.
All right, now you're going to be under arrest.
Under arrest? I'm under arrest?
Yes, sir. For simple battery.
Sad.
All right, let's walk over here real quick.
How is it? But he put his hands on me first.
To stop you from yelling in his face and you
That's both of us though.
You
Like,
slap him
yes,
in the face.
but he touched me first. He grabbed my. All right, yes, ma'am. You're right.
Do you have anything in your pocket?
Some hope for him.
I don't believe so.
Would you have anything in your pockets that you know you're not supposed to have?
Okay, those look exactly like the gloves I just bought for doing work in my yard.
Cue the sun.
Kind of weird.
You were here last time, right? Yes, ma'am. So this has nothing to do just because of the last time?
No.
Because I really wasn't doing that stuff
That was
last
time. This is this time. But do I remember you? Yes. Is this because of last time? Absolutely not. This doesn't have anything to do with that.
Is there a way you could fix the cuffs?
Look how convenient and nice those blue belts are. Just saying.
Are you in counseling at all?
No, ma'am.
Where's your mom at?
She left. I don't have nothing to do with her.
When's the last time you saw her?
Forever ago. I don't really remember.
Since you were little?
Like 8th grade.
All right.
Can't help but feel for the kid.
Okay.
Like I told the officer, we don't know what to do.
Yeah.
We're at the end of the road.
Yeah.
And he's headed toward the back of a police car. He's headed to
He's
prison.
back there now.
The rest of his life if you don't turn around.
Yeah.
And I said, you can't live here like this. I mean, we got him from an abusive relationship 3 years ago where his mom and dad beat the crap out of him. We got him out of a basement where they stuck him in a basement. And my daughter called me, would you come? We came and got him. We have given him everything. And we can't fix him.
Sure.
I mean, we are frustrated.
Yeah. No, I get that. I understand that.
I guess.
Poor guy.
That's the last thing I wanted to do.
No, I understand.
But
I get that.
maybe to put the fear of God in him. Maybe.
I mean, you can only hope, right?
Yeah.
But he is going to go out to the Chatham County Detention Center. Georgia recognizes him as an adult. And he's going to go for simple battery DVA. The state of Georgia also looks very highly on domestic issues. So you will get that chance in the courtroom with the judge to have your piece and to, give your ideas of what you think might help him.
Yeah, I mean, is there anything other than doing what you're saying that y'all do, or that's just basic?
So this is his first arrest. This will be his first arrest. They'll give him different things that he can do. I mean, best/worst case scenario, the judge says, you know, you sit in jail or you join the military, right? And they have been known to do that. I don't know that's still like a thing that I've heard of.
I'm not sure about that. Things do change with the military, but they usually want you to have a relatively clean record. So it's not like 75 years ago when they would give you the chance to go in the military if you were being convicted of a crime. Maybe in Georgia, I don't know, but that's not what I've seen.
Them doing that one time in 10 years. So, you know, giving him that alternate path to choosing something better for himself after growing up and not having those options. But you're not wrong when you say that everything he has here is silver plattered, and I think he understands that, but you know, he's got a lot of trauma in his past. Grandpa said that Gavin pushed you. Are you okay? Do you need EMS?
No, I'm okay.
Where were you pushed at?
I'm already bruised.
Okay.
Pushing grandma too.
What I did was
Nuts.
I did this, and I said, "You're going to go to school," and he slapped my hand and shoved me.
Okay. Where did you said he slapped your
He slapped my hand.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he grabbed a hold of me and pushed me backwards.
Okay.
But I didn't fall or anything.
This could also be elder abuse. I'm not sure the law for that in Georgia, but usually if you assault an elder, it's a felony.
Okay. Were those bruises already on your arm?
No, no, they're coming up now.
Okay.
But she does bruising.
I'm.
Yep, that's
yeah.
okay. You can go over there, let her talk for a few minutes if that's what she wants to do, and then we'll get out of here. But if you need anything else, don't hesitate to call us, okay? You're very welcome.
The mom was charged with drug possession, endangering children, and possession of drug paraphernalia. She was sentenced to 180 days in jail, attendance of a drug program, and 2 years of community control. The teenager was charged with simple battery, but there's no public updates for this case. Hopefully this serves as the wake-up call he needs to turn his life around. Thank you for joining me on this video. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment below, let me know what you think, and don't forget, hit that bell notification so you know when the latest video has dropped. And if you like police war stories, check out the Things Police See podcast, where I sit down with the men and women of law enforcement for about an hour and get their most intense, bizarre, and sometimes humorous moments on the job. Available everywhere you get podcasts, and a link to the YouTube channel is in the notes. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you next time.